Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of this our money analysis session. As we all know, this is basically a market outlook session. We get to see what opportunities can get from the market. You guys get to see my strategy, how I get my entries and exits. Basically, you guys get to see how I get my trades and look for opportunities. Yeah. So now, before we get started properly, for those that are watching this video on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page and always drop comments on what you want to be seeing more. Yeah. So let's continue. So today, all the high impact news, okay, most of it happened during Asian session. So NZD news, we had like 4 high impact news on NZD. On all of them are actually pairs I trade. And then we had, okay, we actually have another one by 8 p.m. FOMC. Well, FOMC is today. That's nice. Okay, okay. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's jump on our chart and see what happened. So let's start with AUDUSD. So now, yesterday, the analysis we had on AUDUSD, when price was pushing down, I told you guys that we're going to look for a retest here. And then we take a sell to the downside. Well, we retested it, we created an entry criteria, and then we sold to the downside. Now, price is sort of, I don't want to say it's ranging, but then price is in between this support level here and this resistance at the top here. So it's more or less, we are still ranging, like I said, we are more or less ranging right now. So what can we look out for? Let's see, what's the 4H looking like? The 4H is still very much, it's still very much bearish. It's still very much bearish. So now what can we look out for on the 1H? What I'll be looking to see is, okay, can price basically sell to this low here and break it below? So more or less something like this sell will break below, then I'll be looking for a retest of it. That's basically what I'll be doing. So now if price can sell and break below this point, I'll get a very nice zone to take sells from. Or another place we can watch out for now is, okay, at the top here, because this 1H is more or less looking like a range. At the top here, what if we break above? If we can break above to the top here, then we've started shifting structure properly, so we can start looking for that retest continuation. But the 4H is actually bearish right now, so I'll be hinging more to the sells, except if we break above, then I'll start sensing that whole reversal. But for now, I'll just wait and see if price can sell to the downside, then I'll look for a retest. That's basically it. Yesterday's trade already passed. It's just to find another opportunity today. AUDUSD, this one is a very funny pair. So AUDUSD has been selling since yesterday. Like we've been selling since yesterday. And I think AUDUSD too are looking for price to come back and retest this area. And we even retested it twice. The thing now with AUDUSD is that I didn't actually take anyone. I did not have any entry criteria on the lower time. Okay, this first one actually had an entry criteria, but I think I missed it. So I did not take this one. Even the second one now happened late in the day, so I did not actually take this one too. This one was around 4. But then this was actually a nice entry point. We actually broke below. We came back into our zone where we're looking to sell from, and we created an entry criteria, this bearish pin bar here. And the next thing was we sold to the downside. So that's basically it here. AUDUSD actually respected our analysis yesterday. Now is what can we catch today? This one is quite tricky. So we actually have this whole major low down here. We have this whole major support level down here. Do you get? And then at the same time, we have this small lower high here. Because we're actually bearish, so we're looking to take sells. Let me see. Is that what the 4H is saying? Okay, yeah, the 4H2 is bearish. So now, what I'll be seeing is, can we get like a mini sell from here before actually what? Right to the downside. So I'll be setting an alert there. And I'll be waiting for price to get there. Let's see whether we can actually sell from there to the downside. But the place is sharp mini. Once price reach there, let me see. Once price reach there, I'll just be looking for entry criteria. If I can see it, then I'll take the sell. If I can't, then I'll leave it. But our major low is here. So if we can come and break this our major low, then normals will be looking for a retest and a continuation. That's basically what I have on AUDUSD. All these pairs for now, I'm just waiting for more price action before I'll take a decision. Right now, it's more or less we're still inside that whole sell leg. We can only try to see how we can jump on it. If we cannot see, then we'll wait for another sell leg to start before or wait for another impulsive move to start before we jump on it. Is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at? Is there any pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go? Okay, so in the absence of any pair, what I will say is, please, especially with this AUDUSD and NZDUSD, it's quite slow. Let's just watch and see how price behaves. Yeah, let's just watch and see how price behaves. We're not going to trade anything except price gives us what the confirmation we're looking for. Yeah, so that's basically it. We're not going to trade anything until price gives us the confirmation. So somebody is just joining. When this one is just joining. Please, is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at? Because I've looked at all my pairs. And currently, we just have to wait and see how price behaves. Okay, in the absence of any other pair, you guys should have a very wonderful trading day, and I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow. It's now that people are actually joining. Please, guys, the session has ended. I was talking about you guys should join so that I'll look at your pairs, but nobody joined, and we're finished looking at all these pairs. People are joining right now. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we'll come up with a system whereby you guys just drop the pairs you want us to take a look at on the group chat. Then we'll look at it, we'll analyze it. We'll analyze it instead of like anyhow, let's see how it goes. So you guys should stay safe, and I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow. Bye, guys. It's now people are joining.